Yo, what's up everybody? It's Ricky at Steepside Fitness. Are you feeling that itch to push your limits and do something incredible? You know, something that seems daunting now, but once you conquer it, you'll be riding that high for weeks. We're talking about your first 10K, people. Whether you're a seasoned 5K runner or just lacing up for the first time, this video is your ultimate guide to owning that 10K distance. We're talking insider tips, training hacks, and the kind of real talk motivation that gets you across that finish line feeling like a champion. So, if you're ready to transform from I can't to I crushed it, hit that subscribe button because this is going to be epic. Let's do this. Alright, first things first, we've got to ditch the vague aspirations and get real, get granular with our goals. Don't just say, I want to run a 10K. Tell yourself I'm going to cross that finish line feeling strong in under an hour. Or maybe your goal is all about completion, and that's awesome too. The point is, write that goal down, stick it on your fridge, make it your phone background, whatever it takes to keep you laser focused. Trust me, having that clear target in sight is going to be your fuel, especially on those days when your motivation decides to take a nap. Now let's talk timelines. Give yourself at least 8 to 12 weeks to train for your first 10K. This isn't about rushing. It's about building a solid foundation so you can enjoy the journey and actually look forward to those runs. Remember, consistency is king here. Alright, let's talk gear. And no, I'm not talking about some fancy high-tech gadgets. I'm talking about the one piece of equipment that can literally make or break your shoes. Seriously people, this isn't the time to be rocking those old sneakers you found in the back of your closet. We're talking about investing in a pair of running shoes that fit like a glove, support your unique foot type, and make you feel like you could run through walls. And trust me, the right pair of shoes can be a game changer. Head down to your local running store. Those guys are like the shoe whisperers. They'll analyze your stride, your gait, and hook you up with the perfect pair of shoes that'll make you feel like you're running on clouds. And hey, while you're at it, invest in some comfortable running clothes too. Alright, let's talk training, and let me tell you, this isn't about just lacing up your shoes and hoping for the best. We're talking about a structured training plan, people. Think of it like a roadmap to your 10K success. First up, long runs. These are your endurance builders, your confidence boosters. Start with a distance that feels challenging but doable, and gradually increase it each week. Remember, slow and steady wins the race, especially when you're building that base mileage. Next, we've got tempo runs. These bad boys are all about pushing your pace and building that speed. You'll need to crush those hills and power through the finish line. Now let's talk interval training. This is where we crank up the intensity, alternating between periods of high-intensity running and rest or active recovery. Alright, let's talk fuel. Because let's face it, you can't expect your body to perform at its best if you're running on empty or worse, fueling it with junk. We're talking about proper nutrition and hydration, people. This is the foundation for optimal performance, recovery, and just feeling like a rock star. So what does that look like? Well, first off, ditch the processed foods, the sugary drinks, and all that other stuff that's holding you back. We're talking about whole, unprocessed foods, the kind of stuff your grandparents would recognize as food. Think lean proteins like chicken, fish, beans, and lentils. Load up on complex carbs like brown rice, quinoa, and sweet potatoes. And of course, don't forget about healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Now let's talk hydration. You've got to stay hydrated throughout the day, not just during your runs. Alright, let's talk cross-training. Now, I know what you're thinking. Casey, we're talking about running a 10K, why are we even talking about other activities? Listen, I get it, you love to run, and trust me, I do too. But here's the thing. Incorporating other forms of exercise into your routine can actually make you a stronger, more resilient runner. Think about it like this. Running is a repetitive motion, and over time it can put a lot of stress on your joints and muscles. Cross-training helps to balance that out by working different muscle groups and reducing your risk of overuse injuries. Plus, it's a great way to add some variety to your routine and keep things interesting. So, what are some good cross-training activities for runners? Swimming, cycling, and strength training are fantastic options. Let's talk about something crucial: rest and recovery. Actively take care of your body, giving it time to repair and rebuild. Rest days aren't for the weak. They're for smart runners avoiding burnout and injury. Rest days help muscles adapt, replenish energy, and mentally reset. Key elements of rest: sleep, nutrition, and active recovery. Think a leisurely walk, light stretching, or foam rolling. Alright, let's talk running form. Nobody wants to shuffle along hunched over like they're carrying the weight of the world. Run with efficiency, grace, and a bit of style. Focus on posture to improve form and reduce injury. Imagine a string pulling you up. Keep your head high, shoulders relaxed, and core engaged. Avoid hunching over or leaning forward. Swing your arms naturally from your shoulders. Keep elbows bent at 90 degrees to drive momentum. Aim for a mid-foot strike, landing lightly on the balls of your feet. Maintain a cadence of 170 to 180 steps per minute. Alright, we're getting close to race day, people. You should have a good amount of training under your belt. You're feeling strong and ready to crush this thing. But before the starting line, test your gear and nutrition. Avoid surprises like chafing, blisters, or GI issues. Use long runs as dress rehearsals. Wear your race outfit. Ensure everything fits comfortably and doesn't chafe. Practice your race day fueling strategy during long runs. Alright, let's talk about something that's just as important as your physical preparation: mental toughness. Because let's face it, running a 10K isn't just about your legs and lungs, it's about what's going on between your ears. Listen, there will be moments during your race when your body wants to quit, when your mind starts playing tricks on you, telling you to slow down, to give up. That's when you need to tap into your mental strength, your inner badass, and remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. One powerful technique is visualization. Before race day, spend some time visualizing yourself crossing that finish line, feeling strong, accomplished, and proud of what you've achieved. Picture yourself conquering those hills, powering through the tough patches, and enjoying every step of the way. Another helpful strategy is positive self-talk. Replace those negative thoughts with affirmations, mantras, or even just simple phrases like "I can do this" or "I am strong." And remember, running a 10K is a challenge, but it's also an incredible opportunity for growth, both physically and mentally. Alright, race day is finally here. You've put in the training, tested your gear, and visualized your success. Now it's time to put all that hard work into action. Before you head out, let's go over a few race day strategies. Get there early. Avoid rushing around stressed. Give yourself time to park, use the restroom, and warm up. Get into the zone. Don't skip the warm-up. Do light cardio and dynamic stretching. Start at a comfortable pace. Let me tell you, crossing that finish line, whether it's your first 10K or your 50th, is an incredible feeling. There's this rush of accomplishment, this sense of pride that washes over you, and it's a high that never gets old. But listen, this isn't the end, it's just the beginning. This journey you've been on, it's about so much more than just running a race. It's about pushing your limits, discovering your strength, and proving to yourself that you're capable of anything you set your mind to. So keep chasing those goals, keep pushing those boundaries, and never ever stop exploring the incredible potential that lies within you. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more running and fitness content. Share your experiences in the comments below.